matchup between two friends. But once again, once that bell rings, the friendship is put on hold, is put on that back burner. But there's a lot riding this week in this match. It is a #1 contendership match for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. That belt that is held by the illustrious Jeremy Lopez. Or Jerlo to his friends, but he doesn't have any friends. But it's Rave and Sexton. The crowd is pretty much torn between who to cheer for here.
Should be a tremendous wrestling matchup here.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be a wrestling clinic. And interestingly, although both competitors have very similar body types, the style of wrestling is actually entirely different. Definitely very aerially based, but an entirely different attack. I think the combination of styles should be quite a unique, noteworthy event this week on the Wildside.
Front change applied by Rave. Rolls through. Little mat work there by Rave and Sexton here. Sexton makes his way to the ropes.
And as important as this match, the main event this week is even more so. AJ Styles, the Wildside heavyweight champion, putting that title on the line against Adam Jacobs, who we saw just last week laying the lumber, a piece of lumber literally cracking across the back of the champion. This week, Jacobs gets that chance at that championship.
Side headlock takeover.
It's more than he deserves, if you ask me.
Oh, definitely. By the original Ecstasy Jimmy Rave, head scissors by Sexton. Rave rolls through into a pinning combination. Sexton rolls through pinning combination of his own. Double leg takedown, rolling cradle. Sexton going for a bridge to no avail.
Because you know that Todd Sexton and Jimmy Rave will figure into Hardcore Hell 2002. I'm sorry, Hardcore Hell.
It's not hardcore, it's a Hardcore Hell. You gotta say it right.
Are you channeling Paul Lee or something?
Boston Crab by Jimmy Rave in the ring, roll through. Another pinning combination, tremendous sportsman-like wrestling contest here.
And a very appreciative crowd here. Uh-oh, the Junior Heavyweight Champion.
What the hell is this?
Jeremy Lopez, he's coming up to the announcing booth. Oh my God, Jeremy Lopez with a microphone. It's a fate worse than death. Go on, Prazak. It's doing fine, Jerry. You're looking for, these are the #1 contendership here between Jimmy Rave and Todd Sexton, but I get the impression you don't think this Sexton guy is worth it.
No, I don't think so at all. I believe that, I hope Jimmy Rave beats the piss out of him because he made me he tried to embarrass me last week. I'm trying to teach him something, he tried to outschool me last week, and I did not appreciate that.
Well, I'm sure he didn't do it to get your appreciation. I mean, he wants this Junior Heavyweight Championship. There's a locker room full of people who want it. Matter of fact, one of them is your good friend, Tony Mamaluke, who's coming down the aisle right now.
He may want it, but he ain't getting it. He can try as hard as he wants, but that's not going to happen.
Well, I understand. I mean, Kaz Hayashi tried as good as he could last week here on Wildside and almost wrestled it from you, but due to some weird quirk, you emerged with that belt. But Todd Sexton, I mean, he is definitely a contender. You've got to admit, he is really a contender for this belt.
Yeah, he's all right. He got trained by Shawn.
All right!
Shawn Michaels, okay. He did pretty good, getting the right trainer and stuff, but Shawn Michaels is no Dean Malenko.
Well, two different peas in an entirely different pod. But I mean, you can't discount everything that Sexton has accomplished. It's quite a bit.
Like what?
Well, everything. Going that Super J tournament at the Globe Theater in Atlanta, Georgia. He won that thing.
Oh no! I won that thing.
But I mean, he got the right to face you for that title. Yes, you emerged with that title still around your waist.
I think Sexton didn't go to class the one day that Shawn Michaels taught the most very important lesson you can learn. Never turn your back on your opponent. And that's what happened last week. He turned his back, and guess what? He had that belt slammed right against his head.
In all honesty, it was a lesson that Todd Sexton needed to learn, and he learned it from the Junior Heavyweight Champion yourself, Jeremy Lopez. No argument here. But I mean, the one-loss record from Sexton, I mean, speaks for itself. I mean, it's extraordinary. Yeah. What do you mean, It's extraordinary. Look at Rave attempting a flying body on Sexton. Sexton rolling out of weight just a nick of time. But at ringside, Tony Mamaluke, a contender for junior heavyweight status, if you ask me as well.
I have all the respect for Tony Mamaluke. I'll give it. I give him a shot anytime, any place, and he knows that. But Sexton, where has Sexton been? He has not been to WCW, he has not been to ECW, and he has not been to Japan. All he has been here.
I know, but then again, he's in the race for the Wildside Junior Heavyweight Championship. He has been here at Wildside fighting tooth and nail with a one-loss record that is one of the more extraordinary ones ever here at Wildside. What on earth? Mamaluke and Jimmy Rave. And Mamaluke just threw Rave head first into the ring post.
You see, people who face me should have a history of wrestling, like Hayashi. He came from Japan. He's been all over. They ain't got a chance to face me. I gotta take care of some business real quick.
Old Jeremy Lopez, the junior heavyweight champion, heading down to the ring. And Todd Sexton, I guess attempting. Look at, it's Lopez and Mamaluke having a bit of a shoving match. But I don't think Lopez or Mamaluke realize that Sexton and Jimmy Rave are looming over their very heads. There is trouble afoot. And Sexton and Rave, they both launch over the top rope. Looks like referee Jimmy Rivers is throwing this match out.
Stereo dives by Rave and Sexton, and Jimmy Rivers throwing this one out.
Suffice to say, it was supposed to be a contendership match for the #1 contender. I guess the question is still there.
Para super kicks. And out of the ring go Lopez and Mamaluke.
Please don't ever leave me calling him Master Jeremy Lopez again.
I didn't want to call him with it.
Thanks a lot. But once again, who the #1 contendership is for this belt? Because that's still a big question mark. I don't know what it's going to take. But Sexton and Rave were here, they're ready to show their best. They want that title. But as long as Lopez and Tony Mamaluke are around, that's going to be very difficult to determine who that contender is. What's it going to take then?
And truly, Rave and Sexton, tremendous matchup. Referee's official decision and no contest. Let's hear it from Todd Sexton and Jimmy Rave.
A great contest for as long as it took place. I guess when it comes to exciting contests, I think it's a safe bet. Count on your main event this week. It's all that Adam Jacobs going for the Wildside Heavyweight Championship, worn by the phenomenal AJ Styles. It's next.